think this is working. What is happening, guys? And welcome to the Dom Chiodo Show. It's just me today. Everybody is they're on a break and they're off today, which is good. It's well needed and they needed it. So let me just go ahead and nice. The volume is working great. So it's just me, and I have Tristen off to the side, so you'll probably hear her making whatever comments that she does. And, of course, Mabby is walking around, and Gracen and Vanessa, they should be showing up soon as well. So tonight, I just figured I'm just going to sit here and talk to you a little bit and kind of go over some stuff and read off some questions, and those questions will kind of dictate how we're going to do the show. And let me just turn this down right here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our topic number one. And this is a good topic. It comes from James Riker, and he says, "Hey, Dom and gang, love the show. So I just read that The Last of Us is going to be getting a TV series adaptation on the HBO. As someone who loves the video game, I cannot wait to see Joel and Ellie on the live screen. What do you guys think of this? Do you think it could work as a movie instead, or do you think it could really work as a TV show?" Well, I've only played the beginning part of The Last of Us. I never really finished the whole game, but I only answer questions about Niece Wadehofer. Jesus Christ. All right, that comes from Andy. So I never really finished the game, but from what I know, the story is really good, according to my wife. She says that, and according to a lot of other people too as well. One thing I really like about this is that, yes, this is happening. It's 100% true. The Hollywood reported from Hollywood that this is happening. We have... I just had it up and now it's gone. Chernobyl, he's one of the creators from HBO. He's worked on Game of Thrones. He's worked on other projects. And creator Greg Mazin and Neil Druckmann, they are people attached to the video game, and they are coming and being a part of the show and writing the show, which is really good. And I'm kind of excited about that. It's really weird doing this without anybody else sitting around. So if you're just tuning in, hey, welcome to the show. Go ahead and like that button. Give us a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Let me just send this out there real quick. I think it could be interesting. Do I think it could work as a movie? Sure, why not? Do I think it could work really well as a TV show? Absolutely. I mean, you're able to spend more time with Joel and Ellie. You're able to draw out the story a lot more. Did you get a haircut? Yes, I got a haircut. Thank you for noticing. I'm glad somebody liked it. My wife cut my hair, by the way. So if you want a haircut, don't call her. She won't cut it for you. Excuse me. So yeah, I think it could definitely work as a TV show, and I'm actually really interested to see how it translates to the screen. I know Sam Raimi was attached to it at one point. I know he was attached. Not even Andy. If you want your hair cut by Tristen, you have her number. Go ahead and call her. Yes, sorry. I know Sam Raimi was attached to the project at one point. I'm not sure why that fell through. I guess it's because it's such a beloved game and such a story that, it could really... it's hard to adapt. Hold on one second. Need help finding anything? My wallet's in my pocket. Oh. There you go. What are you looking for? Anyway, so John Hicks. Hey, Carter. How you doing? Welcome to the show, man. Yeah, so like I said, now I'm definitely going to have to go back and I'm going to have to play the video game. And I'm going to have to see how it finishes. Tristen, people in the live chat are saying hello to you. They're every big smile on her face. So yeah, someone says get on screen and say hi. She said no. Yeah, so I'm actually interested to see how it translates. I am definitely going to have to go back and finish the video game. I've been meaning to finish it. I haven't really picked it up in a long time, but I'm going to have to do that. So let's go on to our second question. And actually, this question comes from Mike Marlino. And he says, hey, DCS cast and crew, I wanted to see if you have heard about the open letter for No Time to Die getting delayed amidst the coronavirus. In the article, the writers calculated that 38% of Spectre's gross came from nations that have put bans on community gatherings like movie theaters. I feel like this is something to be worried about now that could heavily affect No Time to Die's box office. Thank you for your answers. Okay, so for those who don't know, Gracen's here, by the way. The door is locked. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know about the open letter, let me go ahead and pull that up. And of course, once again, from the Hollywood Reporter, it says, looking at potential hit on the film's box office, the letter stated that the developed nations that have banned or restricted large public group gatherings contain the community spread of coronavirus, including Italy, France, Switzerland, Japan, Hong Kong, and South Korea. Announced that 38% of the total global earnings for the last Bond outing Spectre. And that comes from the Hollywood. You're a little pixelated, Dom. Am I a little pixelated? I hear Tristen going to Friends Trivia. Tristan's probably not going to go to Friends Trivia. Friends Trivia is next Thursday. Oh my gosh, I am pixelated. Wow. All right. Let me see if I can fix this for a moment. Hold on, guys. One moment. Hold on, guys. Let me see if this works. Hold on 1 second. All right. That should fix being pixelated. Just a little dumb. All right. Hey, Chris York, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if this works. Chris York in the house. All right, we're back. I'm not pixelated anymore. Hello, how are you? I got this thing behind me all messed up. Okay. Do you want to sit down? Gracen and Vanessa are in the house, people. Hello, hello. And this is kind of awkward that I'm sitting here. Titans. Oh, yeah, that's right. Friends Trivia is next Thursday or this upcoming Thursday or next month, something like that. Those of you who are watching, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get some likes in here. I'm good. Yeah, looks better. Awesome. Thanks, Chris. Glad to hear that. Yeah, so from what I just read about, sorry, I got people. What email? All right. Well, do you want my show email or my normal email? Are you indicting me? No. Sending divorce papers? What are you doing? Not yet. All right. Really? Hold on, guys. I know this is a shit show, but hey, when isn't our show? Come. All right. There, it has my notes on it. What is everyone saying? Hi, Vanessa. Hello, Gracen. Who's there? We have Gracen and Vanessa. They're here. Hello, hello. Tristan, Gracen, and Vanessa. Yes, Gracen, do you want to say hello? He's going to say hi. There's Gracen, everybody. Hey, Gracen, do you want to come sit next to me and be on the show? No? Okay, well. Well, right now I'm about to talk about Bond. Yes, I talked about The Last of Us. How'd you know? I did. I did pop up. Did you really? Oh, wow. Hey, those are friends, right? They subscribe to your channel, but they don't watch. So, entire past podcast is online. That's right. Everybody in the podcast is online. Now, okay, so let me go back because I got a little off topic, and let me read what Mike Marlino said. And once again, he said, I wanted to see if you heard about the opening letter, the No Time to Die, getting delayed amidst the coronavirus. In the article, the writers calculated that 38% of Spectre's gross came from nations that put bans on community gatherings like movie theaters. I feel like this is something to be worried about that could heavily affect No Time to Die's box office. Thanks for your answer. Okay. So, yeah, this is definitely going to affect No Time to Die. Because No Time to Die was actually supposed to come out next month, but now it got pushed back to 7 months. So it was fresh in our brain, and now it's not anymore. Now it's being pushed to November. Thank you. So now that it's being pushed to November, and it's most likely going to cost the studio anywhere between 30 to 50 million before it's said and done. That's because they're going to have to do remarketing and they're going to have to change everything around. Also, too, the coronavirus, Bond does really well in America, but it's more of an international property. So, of course, Bond's going to do really good in the UK. It's going to do really good in China. I think people are way overreacting to coronavirus. Carter, I agree. I think people are overreacting to the coronavirus as well. Gracen sits and goes through my wallet. You're only keeping up?
It's getting closer to Waco.
It's in.
I'm like, every time he's like, babe, it's here. And I'm like, okay, wash your hands.
Says the guy who's traveling. Says, there you go. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to impact No Time to Die. Let's see. And from what... So who's really going to... Okay, let's talk about who's going to benefit from No Time to Die moving. We have Black Widow coming out, and we have Fast 9. And they are scheduled to come out next month. So, of course, we know Black Widow is going to push $1 billion because it's an SJW movie. And, of course... Hey, I need that. Yeah. That's for... SJWs are definitely going to push that movie over to $1 billion mark. And, of course, Fast and Furious 9, that's going to make $1 billion. We all know that. Oh, gosh, I can't keep up with the group chat. I do well in China, says Carter. Do you think it's going to help or hurt No Time to Die? Honestly, in a way, it's going to hurt it. But at the same time, I think it's going to benefit it. And here's why. Anytime a Bond franchise has come out in November, Bond has really done well, especially the Daniel Craig era. You have Skyfall, Spectre, Casino Royale. Quantum of Solace that really didn't do that well at the box office. Granted, that was really more. Sorry, they're going through my wallet and they're seeing what I have and what I don't have. Okay, that Yoda wallet is sitting at home on my shelf, so I don't lose it. I had it, and it scared the hell out of me. Yeah, and it scared the hell out of me that I lost it. Yeah, but I think in a way it's going to help it, but at the same time, it's definitely going to do some damage because of all the marketing that they're going to have to rework and kind of get people's attention back out. So, as my voice just cracked, let's go on to topic number 3. And here's an interesting one. This comes from Maddie Campbell. And Maddie Campbell says, "Hey guys, I read that the new Mulan movie was tracking to make 85 million opening weekend, which could be the biggest opening of the year so far. If it does hit that mark, do you consider that good or bad? Thoughts?" Okay. Hold on. When am I going to talk about Reys Father? I'm not going to talk about her. So let's talk about Mulan. So far, what? So far, for 2020, the biggest opening of this year was Bad Boys, and Bad Boys opened up around 65 million, and I believe Bad Boys just crossed the 400 million mark. So as of right now, which I don't understand how that happened, because Bad Boys is such a horrible movie. Bad Boys for Life was terrible. It was bad, but it just, like I said, it just passed the 400 million. But the biggest so far of all time was Aladdin, and Aladdin crossed the $1 billion mark worldwide opening weekend, making about 91 million, if I'm correct. So, seeing that, I think I have coronavirus, but it's okay because it's Corona. Like, good, love that joke. Yeah. Look, I think, yeah, that's what Andy said. Yeah, that was Andy. We all know that in the States, Mulan will cross that $1 billion mark. I think it will be affected because of this whole coronavirus thing. So far Disney's standing their ground and they're not moving from that release date, but it's definitely going to take a hit in China, Japan, internationally, Europe. I really think that it's going to not perform as well as Disney projected unless we get this coronavirus. We want news on these. Oh, God. Russell, you're killing me with this girl. Reys Father in Mulan. Maybe she is in Mulan. I don't see the appeal that you guys have for her. But I mean, what do you guys think? Go ahead and comment in the group chat or down below and let me know. Do you think Mulan will kind of be hurt by the coronavirus, especially because it is a international type of film? Do you think that Disney should move their release date? Should they be scared about it? Let me know. If so, if not. All right. So let's go to my cousin. Topic number, which one are we on? 1, 2, 3. And topic number 4 comes from Andy Hughes. I read on We Got This Covered. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I read on We Got This Covered that Christian Bale will be playing the baddie in the new Thor movie. And I know you've said it on the show before that he is. But come on, Dom. Is this really true? Sometimes your information can be false. Okay. Shots fired. Yes. Why? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be dead. Fake news. We got this covered. Look, we got this covered is fake news. Anybody that pays attention to We Got This Covered, please don't. Now, at a 1% chance they are correct. 1% chance they get their information correctly. Okay? And that is this time. Yes, it has been confirmed that Christian Bale will be in Thor Love and Thunder, and that is by star Tessa Thompson. She confirmed it. I'm not a narcissist. I'm reading the comments. It takes 2 to 2. Fake news. We got this covered. Beta Ray Bill. I don't know who that is. But yes, this time we got this covered. Actually, I think that's Andy. Yeah, that's Andy. We got this covered. See, the thing with We Got This Covered is they release fake news all the time. That's their shit. They always release fake news. But once news has finally been released about this, Christian Bale's character, I think. Yes, you're right, Andy. You're correct. It seems like we got this covered, made the article once this news was always out in public. What?
What are you doing?
What?
You're watching lesbians have sex.
Gracen!
You fucking piece of shit.
Ugh.
But no one said anything to me. I want to watch.
I can pull it up. They just found out I was watching a lesbian porno movie. In a that should send the yeah. Who farted? I don't know. Are you reading the comments?
Who farted?
Yeah. I think Tristan's gonna start typing in the group chat. Are you? Oh, I thought you were gonna start typing. But yeah, Mulan, it will cross the $1 billion mark because it's Disney and it's a live action Disney remake.
I'm angry.
Don't be angry.
Was it even good? I mean, it was interesting. What I have to say was positions I've never seen before.
It was an indie movie called Blue is the Warmest Color.
Blue is the warmest color. He was showing me the prosthetic vaginas they made.
Yes, they made prosthetic vaginas for the movie. Anyway, if Tristan doesn't contribute, I'm turning out.
Who is that? Andy?
I think so. I think that's Andy. I think he's talking to you about in the group chat. I'm not too sure.
I am in the group chat and I saw what all you motherfuckers have been talking about.
Ooh, God, there's a question for Andy and Reagan. Andy, are you ready for this? Because this question's geared towards you, man. What's wrong with watching lesbian porno? Of course, Russell would be the one that says that.
I'm not talking about that it's wrong. I'm saying I'm annoyed that I wasn't invited.
Yes, my wife is annoyed she wasn't invited. Yeah, so that is true. Yeah. I'm surprised that you are mad.
Vanessa didn't watch. She just came out and just
So
I'm not here.
for Reagan and Andy, it says sup Reagan and Andy and the DC crew, the DCS crew. What are your thoughts on Reys Father being just a clone of Palpatine himself? Does that mean Reys Father is really Palpatine and Palpatine not being her grandfather? So well, I mean, the movie's been out already. It's about to hit home theater. And you don't even like Star Wars. Are you running at home? We could have watched it then. Russell says, I don't care. LOL. I love Chris. That's quality entertainment. So this whole thing with the rise, so Disney is doing this backtracking thing, you know. First they released that Palpatine was actually a clone, and you know, right now the kiss between Kylo and Rey really wasn't meant for anything, and it was just kind of like, oh my God, he's transferring life, and now things get weirder. That smells really good, by the way. You're welcome. Now it smells good. Now they released that Sheev Palpatine had a son who went on to father Rey, but it turns out there's a lot more to that story. Following the reveal in the Star Wars novel, the villain is consciousness into a broken clone body after Darth Vader threw him out into the heart of the Death Star 2 at the end of Return of the Jedi. Many fans have wondered how the deformed Palpatine managed to produce a child with a woman. Well, he didn't. In the Rise of Skywalker novelization, it's revealed that the heroics of the Sith Internal spent years trying to create a new body for the Emperor, but none of them could hold his power. However, one genetic strand of Cass lived, thrived even, a not quite identical clone to his son, but he was a useless, powerful failure. the book continues to explain. It says that Palpatine could not even bear the look upon such disappointing of the body. So the boy's only worth would lay in adding on to the bloodline and creating Rey. You married a non-Star Wars fan. No. I did not marry a non-Star Wars fan. Boo this person. Palpatine made out with his own clone. Yes, pretty much that's what happened. What? Tristen is not a diehard Star Wars fan, but I think she appreciates it. What? She's a... Yes, my other wife. I'm withholding my thoughts till I read this book. Chris, that's a good idea. You should read the book. Who don't like Star Wars? Vanessa doesn't like Star Wars. Gracen has never seen Star Wars.
I mean, it's not the absolute worst thing, but I'm not like, oh wow, I think I watched Thor,
yeah. So, I mean, that was the last question. I'm kind of over this whole bullshit of Palpatine being a clone and 1984 is on Hulu. Already? It's on Hulu? 1984? Jeez, that was fast. But what the fuck? Who don't like... I don't understand what you're saying. What the fuck to? So maybe my thing's behind. But anyway, to me, Rise of Skywalker, it's not the best Star... Okay. It's one of my favorite Star Wars films. Granted, it wasn't the best at being well constructed. But yeah. With that being said, Gracen needs a movie night. Gracen needs a movie night.
We're not watching Star Wars all night. Literally, when I met Dom and I told him I've never seen Star Wars, he was like, "Yo, come over, we'll watch them all together." And that's never happened.
Yeah, that is true. Gracen not seeing Star Wars and Vanessa not liking Star Wars. Yeah, that seems to be what happens. So, all right, guys, we just hit that 30-minute mark. Like I said, this is going to be a little show. If you have any more questions, go ahead and comment them into... The weirdest porn I've ever watched?
Circus.
You're little.
Short people circus.
Short people circus. Littles. You're little. You're little. Okay. I got that. Quicksand porn. Quicksand. Russell says quicksand porn. Andrew says donkey porn. All right. So this is the weird. I don't know. The weird.
One time I watched this porn where this guy was like making a turkey, and then the turkey turned into a lady, and he started fucking her, and then she turned back into a turkey, and he was just fucking the turkey.
I don't.
Oh, like a fantasy game. Yeah, like it's like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving fantasy.
I would say the weirdest porn I've watched was Bob's Burgers porn with you.
Oh my gosh,
That was the weirdest porn I've ever seen.
that guy looks so much like Dom, please. I'll watch it.
I saw a Pokemon porn once. It was disturbing.
Disturbing. Like what? The movie balls? I wonder what
You know, this is topics for Chioda Live, not movie talk. So,
Oh, this is movie talk. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
no, that's okay. All right. I guess I'm going to switch over to Chioda Live so we can talk about this type of stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back up in a moment later. Porn is a movie.
That is what I said.